So one of the topics that I wanted to discuss is, when you're looking for, an industrial space to rent and you're coming in with 53-foot trucks, which is basically a 40-foot trailer and then a 13-foot truck, right, that pulls the trailer. Okay, so that's 53 feet total in length, okay? That's a lot of length. So you got to be able to maneuver that. Now, there is, the maneuverability aspect and the design to maneuver in certain tight spaces, but let's be realistic, guys. The tighter the space is for a truck driver to get into, to be able to back up against a loading dock like these, the more difficult that is, the less likely that they're going to want to go to your place of business. So when you call a trucker and you say, hey, I need this load brought over here, and they're going to say, my name of the company is ABC Trucking. I'm here in Paramount. It's like, wait a second. Let me look it up on Google Maps. And they look it up and they're like, dude, it's way too tight in there. We don't like that location. We can't get our truck drivers in there. We're not willing to do it. I'm sorry, unless, we get the rate. We get a higher rate. So they may charge you more money, or it may take them longer, or they say, you know what, we'll get to it next week when we have a little bit of downtime because we've got other shipments that we can get to easier and we can make our money faster, basically, in code. They won't tell you that directly, but that's basically what it means. So the easier it is for the truck drivers to get in and out of there, because essentially they don't want to kill any time. They want to get in there, drop the load, pick up a load, and leave. They don't want to stay there and hang out and play poker with you, okay? So the goal here is numbers. How fast can you get the loads in and out? How many loads can you move in and out? That's the number. It's the numbers game. So the reason I'm mentioning that is because when you're looking for warehouse space, you need to be observant to the fact that a truck needs to be able to come in and out easily. So the entrance plays a big role. Like this entrance it's like a triple wide driveway or triple wide entrance, basically, and there's another entrance over there. So you've got an entrance and an exit. So essentially you've got multiple options for truck drivers to get in and out. Now, when you've got a 53-foot truck back up against this dock, everybody's thinking, oh, we're good, right? Look at the dock and it's good. No, because you haven't considered the fact that the truck is going to be up to, let's say, this line here, give or take, right? I'm just throwing a number out there. And here's the fence. So now you're left from this line to that fence with that is the only room that a driver has. Why do you think this line is diagonal like that? Because that is the only room that driver has to get in and out of here. So even though this one has a well-appointed loading situation, a lot better than some of the other places I've seen, just giving you an example, when you have one truck there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what is there, 4, 6 docks, and you have 6 trucks here, and they need to get to this other side. Yeah, they can go in through that side and then, turn in this way and back it up, whatever. But let's just say they need to get into this last position here. So now what you got to do is they got to come in through here. They got to go all the way over there, and hopefully you're not full of employees taking up all this parking. And in this case, since it's a warehouse like this and they're not manufacturing, their employee count will be very low. See that dock? Look at that. See how he has to back in? He has to block traffic to get there. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, they come in here and they have to back it into that loading position, and they have to squeeze in here, and the truck itself is going to be sticking out all the way over here. And if there's a truck right next to them, it's very tight. It's not as easy as it looks, guys. These guys, look at this guy's backing up again. See what I mean? They gotta do it 2, 3, 4 times sometimes to line it up and back up against that dock. So this is what, the pain points are for my clients. And this is what they go through. So when I'm looking at a warehouse, I'm thinking of these things, because I want to look at a facility the same way they look at the facility. Because their thing is they don't want headaches. They want as many trucks to come in and out of here without any headaches, no problems, because they have already got enough problems going on. So just wanted to share that, but let me know what you think.